Hey guys, it's here! We're finally wrapping up this series with the last scene. I wanted Grid to be the queen of all the scenes. Why? Well, because she just wants it all. I really wanted to make something very glam, without getting out of the horror theme. Now for this doll I'll make a hybrid. I'm using Spectra's head for the amazing molding. I covered the complete head with golden acrylic. And now I'm starting the face with the form of the lips. I'll fill them up with black paint later. And then the eyes. Once the lips are black, I'm using nail golden powder to give the bottom lip a little glow. For the rest of the makeup, I really want her to have a very dark smoky eye. I'm packing up some black pastel on the lid. And the rest would be blended out. And a lot of color on the bottom of the eye. With dark brown, I'm contouring the cheeks, forehead, and jawline. I'll darken the eyes with like 2 layers. And now watch me fail with the brows, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Once I'm happy with the results, I'll cover them out with a sharp eraser. Just a few 3, 4, 5 layers of black shadow. And I'll add some huge bottom lashes. I envisioned her to be blinded by her greediness, painting her scleras with pearly white paint and the iris metallic blue, but well, it was a complete mess. So off camera I painted her normal eyes, with the original golden paint, one good and one blind, added some stones and lashes. As I want this scene to be the queen, she obviously had to be big, so I'm using a DC Superhero Girl's Poison Ivy body. She's a little taller than the big sister body from Monster High, and I love her ribcage articulation. Kyro, but there's nothing horrific about this golden girl. Well, shut up and keep on watching, okay? For the horror twist of this scene, I'm making her stomach an actual infinite cave for her to hide her treasures. For this, I'm marking the form of a cave, and off camera I'll sculpt it with my Dremel, and also carve some texture on the entire torso. But warning, this might activate your trypophobia. Also, I want her to portray her opulence with a huge neck piece, so we need that neck peg gone. Now time for a little story. My first idea was to make the complete body black, with gold dripping off her shoulders. So I gave her a boiling bath with this Mexican fabric paint called El Caballito, which turned out to be a complete poop. Don't use it. I repeat it, don't use it. Okay, let's focus. To enlarge the neck, I'm giving it structure with a huge straw, customizing and saving turtles one straw at a time. Oh hello head. I'll cut the length I want. And to attach the head, I'll use an elastic, some kind of a ball joint I guess. I'll use that middle plastic on the neck to secure the elastic. Insert it on the straw, and bond the straw to the neck with hot glue. With some epoxy clay, I'll make a marble that will go into the head. Once it cures, I'll drill a hole through it. Now, with more epoxy, I'll sculpt the base of the neck piece. I'll protect the head using some wrapping plastic, make a hole, and insert the elastic to rest the head on the collar for it to have the perfect fit. Acting quickly before the epoxy starts to cure, I'll add one by one all the stones this queen demands. Since the epoxy is a little tacky, once it cures the crystal will be bonded to it, so we won't need any glue. And I must tell you, this process was so relaxing. Just look at all that bling! The white of the clay needs to go though, so with golden paint and a steady hand, I'll paint the complete thing surrounding the stones. Take 2 on the painting. I'll try to work on this dirty looking body, and I'll use black paint to create a base for the gold dripping. But to be honest, I wasn't in love with how it looked. Meanwhile, I was brainstorming for the 3rd time. It was time to attach the head, so I make a hole, and helping myself with thread, I pull out the elastic through the marble. Insert it on the head, but to be honest, the elastic was not that strong, and with the weight of the crown, the head turned out a little floppy, so I decided to glue the head directly on the neck. Third and final attempt of the body. I ended up painting it completely golden. Next, I'll fill the stomach with more epoxy. You guessed it, more crystals are coming. But this time, I'll paint the uncrystallized epoxy black. We're getting closer. Let's crown this queen. I'm using a broken earring that I used on another doll before. I'll glue some toothpicks on different lengths. And after painting them, yep, gold again. I'll start adding more crystals on it. And don't forget to cover the back of the crown too. To rest our glorious crown, I'm using a metal piece of a necklace, also recycled from another project. To cover the bald spots, I paint a piece of aluminum foil, cut some kind of petals, and then mess them up. To glue them up, I'll just add a tiny drop of super glue. Final step, I add some snaps to a piece of faux leather, cut a semicircular skirt out of a shiny fabric, and sew it on the waistband. And then let's wrap this thing up. I'm extremely happy with the final result. Such a strong character. After all the trial and error, I really achieved to end up this series with a bang. Let me know what you think about Grid, but first, let's enjoy watching the complete collection together. Thank you so much for joining me through this journey, and as always, remember to like, share, and become a workshopper by subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later!